All right, guys, Friday, May 15th. Hopefully a big day for gyms statewide. Hopefully a big day for us, right? We get to hear what the state has planned for a reopening, what they think is going to be best as far as percentages of total capacity. Now, the one thing about this gym people need to understand is this is a very big building. So our capacity is pretty large. So if they say 50%, 75% of the total volume that this building can hold, that puts us well past what our average class normally holds anyway. So we're going to be a bit wise about how we do it. Now, they say 75% of one of these little small plaza sleeve gyms that have 1,500, 2,000 square feet, you know, they can only hold total, you know, from a fire marshal, you know, very, very low number of people. So if they break that 50%, their number of total class participants is going to be very small. So we do have to realize the size and scope of what we have to work with in this particular facility and what we can get in. So we'll obviously get into that much deeper very, very soon. We do have MRF coming up. We need to handle MRF very uniquely this year, not because it's a challenging workout in and of itself, but more so because one of the movements that shows up in MRF happens to be pull-ups, and pull-ups is something that most people just haven't had the ability to do. And so we want to look at the volume. We want to look at how we approach that as an individual, okay? We'll dig into a separate video here. I'll probably post that pretty soon, just so that we know what and how to do that. We need to start talking about equipment return and how to drop off the equipment that we have borrowed over the last month or two, okay? So we'll get into that. I'm going to make a separate video very specific to what we're thinking is going to be the best bet there. But I kind of want to hear what the state is going to say as far as reopening and all that stuff. If they do what we think they're going to do, then we're going to need to get that video out pretty soon. If they do, unfortunately, what they maybe have done in the past, then it's up for grabs. Just a quick insight, CrossFit Country family, we're going to open. We're going to open very smart. We're going to open with a lot of common sense. You guys know I am a kind of a stickler for cleanliness and keeping things kind of how we've always done. It's not like anything's different for us. We've always been a very clean gym. We've always done very good about sanitizing and keeping things very open and spacious. We're very lucky that we have space to do that. But kind of irregardless, I don't want to do this irresponsibly, because I have two little boys. They're going to ask me, well, Daddy, why are you guys opening if it's not phase 2 ready to open? And so I want to make sure I can kind of talk to them and kind of lead by example. So I don't want to be irresponsible with it. But at the same time, guys, I go to Home Depot a lot because I've been doing a lot of side projects for people, building and things like that. It's a madhouse. I mean, a madhouse in there. If you go to Publix, it's a madhouse. And I get it. People need to build. I'm there. People need to eat, Publix. But it just doesn't make any sense at this point anymore when we can be so what's the right word here? Intentional with how we set things up, how many people come and go in and out of this facility. It just doesn't make any sense to me at this point why we can't open at least at some level, okay? So we'll get into that again. But today's workout, I need to get to it. We need to knock this thing out. Pre-WOD, 8-minute AMRAP. We've got 100 single unders, 20 squat jumps. Squat jumps will just be a squat and explode, squat and explode. Pretty basic movement. And then 15 light plate lifts. Light, grab a light plate, small plate, dumbbell, anything with a, you don't want to go heavy here, but we're going to go up to open that shoulder up and then right back down. Nice and slow, nothing crazy, 15 reps. Then we got 10 push-ups. Basic plank body push-ups will be fine. If you need to go to your knees, that's fine as well. But we're going to do 8-minute AMRAP of that just to be a kind of a good full body open warm-up, okay? Once that 8 minutes is done, we're going to move into the workout for the day. We are going to Zoom this workout. So if you guys want to tune in and watch the workout go in full duration, then please click the link, find the Zoom. It's going to be on Facebook. It's going to be linked along with this video in SugarWOD. We'd love to have you guys join in, at least say hey. We'll be able to actually say hey in real time. But the workout's going to be 4 separate 5-minute AMRAPs with a 1-minute break in between. You'll score your total rounds and reps accomplished. So you want to remember where you're leaving off at that 5-minute mark, okay? So wherever you stop at 5 minutes, you're going to pick right back up right there going into the second 5 minutes so we can kind of total our rounds and reps, okay? But it's going to be 5 burpees, chest and quads touch the ground, stand up, give me a nice vertical jump. Then you've got your 10 box jumps. Now if it's box jumps, make sure you do have a nice stable box to jump, land, extend, step down or hop down. If you're going to do box step ups, do exactly that. Step up, step down, switch feet, step up, step down. I'm going to leave it up to you if you want to go 2 to 1 or 1 to 1 on the box step ups. That's, again, totally up to you. Then you got hip extensions. Remember these guys. We're going to anchor up close to the box, heels on the box. You're going to arms out by your side, drive your hips up, hold for a count, come right back down. Drive up, hold for a count, come right back down. Hamstring and glute, beautiful alternative to RDLs, maybe even some deadlift for that hamstring and glute development, being that we don't have a lot of that equipment at home to work with. So that's that hip extension that you see there listed, hip extension, okay? Then you got your basic dips. If you got a box, you can anchor up on a box here. Chest up, sink down, drive straight up. Sink down, and drive straight up. If you have an actual dip bar, of course, use it. All right? Jump right into those dips. Then you have your walk out to push up. That's going to be down to the ground, walk out, perform your push up, and walk back. Now, if you want to do it elevated, you can put your feet up on the box, walk out, push up, walk back into more of a pike style setup. Okay, you can do it that way. It's a little harder, but you can do it that way. And then lastly is going to be your seated press. You're going to grab whatever dumbbell weight you guys have. You're going to sit there, nice and vertical. This is pretty non-functional in that you don't have any press, or push jerk. But nevertheless, sitting down, pressing overhead, coming right back down. You could always go one arm at a time. If you do one arm at a time, I would challenge you to do 2 to 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, okay? If you do both arms, obviously it's 10 reps, okay? But anyway, you got 5 minutes, AMRAP, a 1-minute break following. 5 minutes, 1-minute break following. We'll do that for 4 full rounds, okay? End up scoring your total AMRAP, your total rounds and reps that you were able to accomplish in the 20 active minutes, all right? But again, that's the workout for today. It's Friday, and yeah, post your scores, jump on Zoom, at least say hi. We'd love to have you, okay? We'll talk to you very soon, okay? Be blessed.